Hello, I'm Gary Thomas, your 2013 NAR President. I just returned from testifying on behalf of you, the 1 million members of the National Association of Realtors, about the impact of a default by our federal government on the housing market. But this is a bump in rates immediately because of the crisis, and so it's going to have a detrimental effect on the housing industry, which obviously has a detrimental effect on the overall economy. What the real estate market cannot afford right now is any kind of disruption that would halt its momentum. A default on the nation's obligations is the type of event that would cause great harm to real estate's recovery. While it is impossible to predict the exact economic impact of a default, there are useful lessons from the 2011 debt ceiling impasse, and I urge senators to look to that as a guide. Financial market disruption, reduced consumer and business confidence, and slower job growth all happened when the debt limit was not increased until the very last minute. If a default were to actually occur, it is very likely that the consequences would be even worse. Market rates would increase and banks would likely restrict new lending. Historically, an increase in the mortgage rates of 1 percentage point reduces home sales by up to 450,000. This would wipe out any increase in home sales predicted for 2014. As a selling broker, I took the opportunity to put the senators in our shoes and show them how it will impact our clients. For a borrower earning $60,000 a year and taking out a $200,000 mortgage, that 1% increase would raise the monthly principal and interest payment by nearly 10%. I told them how consumer confidence would be shaken in the event of a default. Again, if we look back to the debt ceiling debate of 2011, consumer confidence plummeted 22% following the impasse. Thankfully, our economy was able to bounce back from the 2011 debt ceiling debate. But the impasse prolonged the housing downturn. The real estate market did not begin to turn around in earnest until 2012. With those negative consequences in mind, I urge the senators to not repeat the mistakes from 2011. With consumers' sentiment already facing headwinds from rising interest rates, the recent government shutdown will likely be an additional blow to consumer confidence and our economic recovery. The good news is the Senate heard our message loud and clear. Please check Realtor.org often for the latest updates about the debt ceiling debate and about the government shutdown, which is now in its second week. Thank you very much.